Hello, this is Don the Tool Man, and on Friday I went to Clarinda, Iowa, and if you don't know where that's at, that's the southwest corner of Iowa. That would be the home of Lyle Tools, and I went to a couple yard sales, and I didn't get a whole lot, but what I got was kind of interesting and and it'll be new to my collection. I picked up this Thorsen, and it's a 1/2 inch drive ratchet here, and it is very smooth. It's a 32 ratchet, and the guy that was selling it, I'd have to say he's probably about mid-60s, and I believe he said this was his father's ratchet. And it's a Thorsen 77. As you can tell, there's no country of origin on it. I did look at Alloy Artifacts, and they had a 3/4 version, and it was from 1930. And it had the same stamping as this Thorsen, but it did not have any country of origin on it. So I'm assuming this is American made. I mean, the quality's there for sure. It was in horrible condition when I got it. It was pretty rusted, and sorry, I couldn't help myself. I had to get this one cleaned up. I was really interested on whether I could bring it back to life. And I mean, it worked fine as far as that goes, but it was pretty rusted. You couldn't even tell what it was there. As you can tell, some of the chrome was lost and stuff. But I even took this thing off. And if you ever run across one of these, make sure to use 2 screwdrivers, kind of pry up on it, because that's a spring steel cover, and it's under a lot of tension. So it was about 5 minutes kind of wrestling with it, take it off, and it was a little bit about the same time of putting it back on. It was a little tricky, but you just kind of expand one side out and you just push down, and then you kind of tap it on with a mallet, and then you're in business. But I really like this. It's a very stout design on these. So I mean, it don't have a whole lot of tooth count, but I mean, it's a pretty strong little ratchet here and stuff, and that's how you switch it over on that. So I was really happy to find that. And then I believe this was that was the second yard sale on the Thorsen 77 there. The first yard sale, I got this New Britain. I'll see if I can't get this. It's a little hard to focus in there, but it's a New Britain 1/4 inch drive MN23, made in the USA. And I paid $1 for that, and I paid $1 for the ratchet. I think I said that before. But I really needed one of these. I've got a little 1/4 inch drive KD, and I didn't have any extensions. I'd really like to have a longer one, but you know, I paid $1. The lady at the yard sale, she had it in with toolkit or something. I just asked her if I think she wanted 5 for the toolkit, and I said, would you just do $1 for this? And she said, yep, that's no problem. So I was real happy about that. And the same lady had this, and this is a DeWitt, Nebraska, Peterson's. These are very old, and I'm going to get these cleaned up, and then I'll show you what they look like. I don't know if they're going to come out too spectacular, for these are pretty old, but these are very good quality, unlike when they went to Irwin. I've owned several pair of them, and they don't hold up. They don't hold up at all. But yeah, these I'm assuming are really old. As you can tell, it's probably lost 98% of its chrome, if not more. But there's a U.S. patent of, if I can get that in there, 228,005, and the second patent is 2514430, I believe. Yes, and the first patent number is from 1942 during World War II. If that was the only patent number on it, I would say that these were a World War II era. But with the chrome being on it, I don't think so, because a lot of them didn't have any chrome finish during that era. So I'm assuming probably 1947 to 57, because with that second patent number, I think when I did the research is what it said, and I know that earlier on they didn't have this little lever here to release the handle and stuff. I think that come out in I'm not sure, probably sometime in the 40s, but I know like in 24 I don't think they had that. They were way different looking than this. These are more modernized. Even the modernized ones are similar to this, but this is a 10R, and the jaws are fairly decent on it, not real bad and stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased about it. I'm going to get these back into working condition. I mean, they still are in working condition, but I'm going to, get them fancied up a bit. As you can tell, they've seen a lot of use. If these vice grips could tell a story, they would have a lot of stories. But yeah, I was real happy to have stumbled across these. I do have some vice grips. I got another pair. I think they're a 7WR, and I think I'll post a video sometime on them, but I think all it says is made in USA on this part of the handle and stuff. So I'm thinking they're probably not as old. I know they're almost 30 years old, if not a little older, because I bought them when I was about 17 years old, and I'm 47 now. So I think I picked them up at a yard sale too, in that. But yeah, I was really happy about this. I hadn't seen one of these before. I know Industro makes one on the line similar to it, and it's got a flat handle, and this, as opposed, doesn't have a flat handle. And I think PC Tools makes them and stuff. But I'd almost bet dollars to donuts that this is a USA brand, and if it's not, it's still pretty good quality. It really is. From what I've heard, though, they said the Japanese and Chinese, and I think they made them in Spain too, weren't as good. But this here appears to be really fine quality. Well, that's all I got, and thanks for spending time with me on this find that I got here. And if you like my content, make sure to hit like, and if you really like my content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks.